Hello. Alright, before I forget, let me set up my def counter. That's it, yes. Just so I, don't forget about it. Here we are. With some Elden Ring. Hopefully I won't quit Elden Ring today. Last couple of streams we tried to defeat Radon. It was just... I was not in the mood. I mean, I'm not really in the mood today. But at some point he just has to go. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Hey, Solipsist. How is it going today? Yes. Gotta say, Sleep Token. I've been obsessed. Because the concerts were so amazing. And now I'm kind of on a deep dive to like older Sleep Token music. And yes. And just editing photos that I took with my digital camera. Until like late in the night. Yes. But it was just, the concerts were amazing. And especially in Frankfurt, I was very close to the stage. And just the energy and the light show and, it kind of captured me. And so... yeah. It was nice. Sometimes I was just looking at the lights. I was just listening to this amazing music while looking at the light show. So... because I was kind of... I positioned myself in Frankfurt especially. I positioned myself so I was standing right in the middle of it. Of the light, And so... it looks like especially gorgeous. And yeah. The music was nice too. No, the music was amazing. And just singing along and just I was enjoying myself so much, It's been a while since I really kind of went to a show and just enjoyed it. So and not just took photos the entire evening or something. So yeah. It was just nice. And I also, I also had some dreams about it too, and it was weird, and yeah. I just went to another show, basically, in my dreams. Never really listened to the Sleep Token, but hearing good things. I know they're not for everybody. I was not a fan at first. It took me a while to kind of get into them. So I saw them live, opening for, it was Architects in North Lane, in 2023, like early 2023. And like I hadn't really heard about them that much before. And so yeah, I was just kind of going to this gig mostly for North Lane really. And yeah. I couldn't really make sense of what I was hearing when they played. And but then I kind of I was like, okay, I guess they're not for me. But then I saw them play again at a festival. And I was shooting that festival. I was taking pictures. And that just completely captured me. And I was just like, damn, they're actually really good. I don't know, like something switched. And ever since then I just love them. And But it definitely took me a while to kind of get used to the kind of, you know, different rhythms they use and the different, you know, just different music genres, different styles that I don't really listen to normally. So it took me a bit to get used to it, but now I'm just completely, I'm gone. Because the music is so good. It's just like I don't even care about like there's so many people just being obsessed with the band members, and I'm just even like no, I just want to listen to the music. I don't care. And yeah, and I did share some photos that I took with my digital camera. So it wasn't my professional one that I usually take with me. It was just like a smaller one that is still like decent. Takes decent pictures, but like the quality is not that good, so I feel like for what it is, for what the camera is, the photos turned out pretty good. But yeah. I was also just kind of inspired to try out new things and editing differently, and so yeah. That was fun. But now I don't really have pictures left. Now they're all kind of done and edited, and yeah, I didn't really take that many. I took maybe like usually, when I go to a concert, I would say I take around about 150 photos of a band, like in the first 3 songs. And that's usually all you have, all the time you have. With Sleep Token, I took the entire evening. I took maybe 80 photos, which is not a whole lot. Like, I didn't even, like, I took my phone out once to take a video, and yeah. Was just enjoying the show. The rest of the evening. So, yeah. I did take a couple pictures on the first evening too. Like the first evening I had a bit of a different view, so I wasn't as completely immersed as I was the second show. But it was still good. Both shows were amazing. Second one felt a bit more like I was enjoying it a bit more. But yeah. Overall, 2 great gigs. And I wish I had more. Anyway. But I looked into the schedule. There's no way I can do another one. There's absolutely no way. I was thinking of like, even if I wanted, like, I could fly to the UK, but no, I couldn't fly to the UK because, first of all, I don't have the money. Second of all, I don't have the passport. And so on and so forth. There's no way. I have to renew my passport, and that's gonna take months probably, so it's not happening. But they are playing Rock am Ring, Rock im Park next year. So maybe if I get really lucky, I can go there. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, we're currently it's always the same thing. We're still at Radahn. It is what it is. As I said before, if I reach 700 deaths, I will summon. Not before that. I'll try to give it a couple more tries, learn the moves and everything. But yeah, let's see if I can not get too annoyed today. I've had a like pretty shitty day at work because my bosses don't really know how to run a company. And yeah. So that's fun. But anyway. Oh yeah, also on Sunday they did have pop-up stores in the cities that they were playing at. And on Sunday I tried to go there and then it was already sold out. It was said that they were gonna have the pop-up store until like 6, I think, 6 p.m. And I was there at 2 p.m. and it was already sold out. So, yeah, I think people just bought a lot of stuff really quickly. And they did have a pop-up store in that city specifically for 2 days, so maybe it was already sold out on the first day and they just didn't let anyone know. Who knows? Run! Yeah, let's take one of these. Okay, I somehow dodged that. I don't know how. Don't ask me how I'm doing things. I'm just doing them. Okay, we get a hug.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
I don't really know what that does still. It does seem like a bit of a debuff. Okay, actually, probably the best attempt so far I've ever done. Whoops. I wasn't even that focused, I don't know. Kind of funny. Alright, here we go again. No, not this one. Why are you doing that attack first? Like, come on. Really? I hate that attack so much. I can't dodge it. What do you want from me? I just can't dodge it. Leave me alone. He didn't do it the last attempt actually. He didn't do that one attack. I think he did, or maybe once, but it was very like only once. He already did twice this attempt. Three times. Yeah, I just hate that attack so much and I don't know what to do. Like I kind of know what to do, but I never do it at the right time. Like I know there's a way to dodge it because I have dodged it accidentally. But the timing, I have no idea. It does feel a bit weird. The Finny emote. I love the Finny emotes. I don't really like watch her stream so much, but her emotes are just amazing. So I keep subscribing to her. I mean, I watched a lot of when she was playing Rebirth, but after that, I don't really like care too much for like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and such. So yeah, I just love her emotes. I mean, this one alone. This one alone. Yes. Hi, Nikki. Hello. How are you doing? And the running one that you posted and the hey, they're also cute. Classic. Doing okay, how are you? Could be better. But it's mostly because I don't want to do my job anymore, and I'm so tired of it, and I really need to find something else, but I don't have the like mental capacity to like actively look for something else. So, it's a struggle. Need to get out of there. Yes, I do. I know. I'm very aware. It's not doing me any good. Especially today. It just felt really shitty. I don't know. Because like currently we're just super busy. Like the company is super busy. But all my bosses do is stress out people more. Really. And I'm just like, no, why? And then they make me do things that are super unimportant that should come like last on the priority list. And they're just like, you need to do this now. And I'm like, what? Huh? Are you sure? Don't you think I have something like more important to do? I don't know. It feels really weird. Like they don't know what they're doing sometimes. And yes, I gotta get out of there. I know. I'm aware. I do have a job I really want to apply to, so fingers crossed. They even give me a chance. Hey Annie, how's it going? Hello. I think I wasted my flask, but it's fine. No. Why you gotta start with that, bro? I need to find out if there's a way to just not trigger that attack. See, that time I dodged, but I don't know if it was because I was far away enough, or this time I could not dodge because I was in the middle of an attack. Yeah, okay. But yeah, as I said, I just need to kind of find the mental capacity to just apply to a job. I was thinking maybe just do it today after stream still. Just put it out there. Get it done. Maybe I should just do that. And I'm probably gonna end stream at especially like exactly 11 p.m. today and not go on forever. I need some sleep too. Even if the stream is going to be a bit shorter then. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Hey Dirties, thank you. Hello. Okay, you need to. I know. I need to rest. I'm aware. And I will definitely like take the rest. You know. That's why I only put like 2 streams this week. I could have streamed yesterday. I was home, but I just needed some. Just needed a break and just kind of let my creative juices flow as well from the weekend. You know, taking pictures on the weekend. I was just experimenting with Photoshop a lot. It was really fun. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Ow. No, I was healing. Why am I not hitting him, by the way? It was like two things. I don't have enough heals anyway. I honestly thought about streaming yesterday. I was like, what's going on? Please do. Yes, thank you. But yeah, as I said, I was just kind of the last two. Like, I was. The weekend was amazing. The weekend was absolutely amazing. And then I kind of got just shoved back into reality. And then as soon as I got home in the evening, I was just editing photos and was just kind of enjoying my time and thinking about the weekend and watching videos and kind of remembering everything. And as I said, I enjoyed the concert so much that I like had a dream about it, that I was going to another concert. Unfortunately, I'm not going to another concert. Like, not from that band, at least. I'm going to, like, on 2 concerts maybe this week still, but not from that band. But they're still gonna be fun. Yes. Back to Happy Place. Yeah, I was just thinking the entire day, I was just thinking about the concerts. And I was so kind of just wanting to get home and look at the photos that I took and have a little fun with editing. I was just so excited to do that. Okay, I can dodge later. Interesting. But yeah, also like at my workplace, so many people that I talk to are considering leaving. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's not a good place. I'm sorry. And we all kind of know it. Same with mine, it's bad. Oh no. Sorry to hear. Yeah, I don't know. If it's just, you know, I mean, the money isn't that bad. Let's just be real. But it isn't everything. And I don't know, if I have to spend my time, like the limited time of my life that I have in a workplace, I should at least somehow enjoy it, you know? I feel like if you absolutely hate it, it's not good for you. Like, you don't have to love your work. You don't have to love it, but you have to at least, you know, have to at least be fine with it. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel very underappreciated, that's all. Honestly, the only issue is the boss, but I mean, she's the boss, so it's kind of hard to figure out where to go with it all. Yeah, I get that. It's kind of the same for me. It's like 2 bosses in my case, but it's the same, yeah. Like, where do you go when the bosses are the ones that don't really know what they're doing? Okay, I think I'm slowly getting a hang. I don't want to say it too soon. I'm slowly getting a hang of that one attack that I couldn't dodge before. Slowly. Everyone hates the boss and how she does things, so what do we do? Is there a higher up? Go to that person. If there isn't, then I have no idea. Is she just like the manager of your workplace, or is she the boss of everything? No, I couldn't dodge in time. Ow. Ow. She's the manager of the restaurant I work in, so higher up than her are those that work in head office, and that causes a whole other issue. Oh, well. I mean, if I'm just saying, like, if there's a way to maybe complain about her to a higher up, that's like the only thing I could think of. If you all hate her and you all don't like how she works, I mean, clearly there's something going wrong. But if they don't care, then there's not much you can do. But yeah, I had this like yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before, where like one of the bosses just really tried to stress us out. She was just like, "Okay, but why don't you work faster?" Like, what? We work as fast as possible. And she was like giving us all these kind of trying to give us all these kind of tips, and I'm just like, no. I mean, I try to like just be. I always try to be like you know, finding a compromise or like, you know, just accepting what they say to you and just be like, yeah, okay, I will change my ways, no problem. I will try. But there's like I'm saying to her I'm saying to her that I'm overwhelmed with everything that's currently going on, and her answer is, "Oh, it's gonna get much worse." Okay, great. Then maybe hire more people? I don't know. You try to be demure. Yeah, I mean, I just try to be, I always try to be polite and just accepting of, you know, people trying to teach you how to do things. That's, I don't mind, but it's just, yeah. Like I'm saying to her, like me and my other colleague as well, we were both talking about how we were a bit overwhelmed in our current um like tasks, and we both talked about it, and I was just like, okay, so maybe currently we're just a little bit overwhelmed, but it's gonna be fine. That's basically what I said to her. And she was just like, no, but why don't you do this, and why don't you do this, and why don't you like, why aren't you faster? Because we're doing like 3 jobs at once, lady. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's not very like, she tried to make it a whole point about how we're not organized enough or whatever. And I'm just like, there's no way you can be organized when you have 3 different jobs you're doing at once. It's just not possible. You have to look out for this thing and for this thing and then for this thing as well. And yeah, you know, it's just a lot. I need to go. I've realized that like the last couple of days I realized it more than ever. I just need to leave as soon as possible. Hopefully just early next year. That is the plan. And hey, Kazor. Survive and endure. Yeah, great. Thank you. They don't make it easy, no. They really don't. And they're the worst thing is they're my age. So I'm wondering why they do things so differently than I would do them. Like I don't really want to be a leader of anything. Let's be real. But I feel like I would be able to do a better job. And that says something, you know. Like I don't have any wishes of being a leader of anything. It's just all weird to me. That's, you know, it's a mess. And yes, I will just end stream early today and apply to a job. That's my plan. Are you leader of the Kenzie gang? True. Kind of, I guess. Like, I just realize more than ever in which field I need to work, which is just like events, concerts. That is the field where I need to work. Because people are so much more chill. And so much like better organized. They have to be, otherwise the concerts are not gonna happen. You know. That's where I want to work anyways. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I do have another job that I really want to apply to, but it's so far away and I don't really want to move. So, let's see. I don't want to have to move to like another country. That's basically what I'm saying. Nope. Got you now. Okay, maybe not. Ow. Stop. Okay, there we go. Second phase at least. Second phase. I know there's another phase, so we're just... Yeah. I don't have enough heal. Oh no. You gotta run. Run! I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Didn't run fast enough. Phase 2? Yeah, I mean I do reach phase 2 sometimes. I've already reached it quite a bit. And today, like the first attempt that I made today, it was actually the best attempt I had so far. I think we got to like let's say 25%, like 1/4 of his health. That's probably the best I've done so far. Even if they nerfed it, it's still unbelievably hard, yeah. I mean, from what I'm hearing, the nerfs are like mostly what they did is, yes, make it a little bit easier, but still, it was more like bug fixes, I would say, or like things that were just really unfair and they took them away. Yeah, like those kind of things, maybe. So it didn't, I feel like it didn't necessarily make the fight easier. It just made it more like fair. That's what I would that's what I'm getting. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Follows are anonymous. Just so you know. All right. Nope. Yeah, see, I'm still, like, I don't think I will be able to dodge it every time. But at least I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Yeah, I was healing, so that doesn't count. I couldn't dodge in time. Phase 2. As I said, like, it's doable. Phase 2 is, getting there is doable. Just the kind of phase 2 itself, that's a bit hard. like the stuff just coming from the top, the lightnings and whatever. They're just it's just too much. The holy magic, it's too much. We don't need like extra magic coming from the heavens, you know. I feel like it's enough just fighting Radahn, personally. Sorry. Yes. I remember a tip for the lightning if you need some. No, it's fine. I'll just try doing my best. And once we reach 700 deaths, I will summon. And at some point he will just die. It's fine. Like I do have a plan. Nope. I dodged a bit too early. Fine. Fine. Yeah, I was healing, sir. Sir? Go. Phase 2. Leia is able to kill Radahn easily. She just takes her time killing him to entertain us while streaming. True. That is actually... that is actually what I'm doing. I have practiced how to defeat him off stream. You just don't know. As if I had the time, to be honest.
Lord brother.
No fun in a stream of first try? True.
At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Yes. I just let it play for once, because why not, honestly. Yay, a hug.
I promise you 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Got a hug, isn't that nice? Ow. I'm not allowed to heal. I should learn. I should learn that I'm not allowed to heal. Free hugs, right? Yes. Love a good hug. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's actually a debuff. I don't know. If I get rid of it with using this, I have no idea. But it's reusable, so might as well, you know? But I don't know if that... Maybe I use it too early. Maybe I should just use it in the second phase. Nope. Someone's trying to be edgy. Oh well. Good for you, but no thanks. Yeah. Second phase. Woo. Hug.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided
another hug.
by compassion.
I hate that that's like a debuff or something. I just wish it was a nice little hug in between, you know? Why does it have to be a debuff? Or do I... I want to try something. I do have this room, right? Maybe I use it after I get that hug to get rid of it? Is that how you use it? Maybe that's how you use it. I have no idea. Okay, let me save it for now. If we reach second phase, it is. Phase. Just gonna run. Run! Okay, wow. That was one hit. Sure? Sure. I mean, I wasn't full health, but it was close to full health. So that is quite a lot of damage you have there. Oh no. But sure, they nerfed him and they made him so easy. That's what they did. No, I missed it. I don't like being close to the wall. Oh no. I just want to reach second phase so I can try out that one thing. I need to learn if that works. Like, I need to know if that works. Like, maybe gets rid of that whatever thing I have there. Because it only says, you know, this this here. It only says retains not, but the power to resist charms. So if I use it afterwards, does it still help? That's what I'm wondering. Or do I have to use it before I go into the fight? Does it stay? Like, it doesn't show up in my list of things I have. Maybe it's not something to use before you get the hug, but after the hug. Get rid of something. That's what I'm wondering. No. Run! It's too late. Okay. Okay, let me just say this. I don't need any graphics. Thank you, though. Thank you. Because you keep, like, writing me, and yeah, I hear it, but no, thank you. Yeah, on Discord. Yeah, I will say this. If people try to join my Discord, I will not give them any roles. I will not add them unless I know them. So, unless they have at least spent some time in the stream, I don't really add people. Oh, okay. Accidentally did the charm thing before I well. Yeah, I just have my Discord kind of, you know, notifications. I hear them and it's just like going off. Yeah, I'm quite happy with all the graphics that I have. Anything. Not a good attempt, to be honest. Getting hit way too much. Not hitting enough in return. Wish we could change the Discord notification sound. I think you can just mute it, but yeah, I do want it for something, so not for everything. Okay, well. Like, I don't even get to the point where I can try out the charm thing. Mute it or low down the volume and the audio mixage. It's fine, it's fine. It stopped. By the way, 2 of the pictures that I took on the weekend, I made them my own, like, phone background and, like, screen. What is it called? Locked screen. So I can always look at my own pictures. Isn't that nice? I'm kind of happy with how they turned out. So it's just like, I'm proud of myself a little bit. I still can't believe I took those with a digital camera, and I've taken worse photos with a proper, like, proper camera. I don't know. Funny. But it's also because, you know, I get why, because if you spend an entire like, you know, concert trying to take good pictures, you will always have better pictures usually if you get like really close to the stage. Because you can capture every moment, you know. You could in when you only have 3 songs, sometimes you get stressed and sometimes you don't have, or maybe you only have 2 songs to photograph a band. And like the lighting might not be ideal. It might actually look better from where I stood this time than in the photo pit. So there's like different aspects to everything. And I've taken this camera with me before to a concert and it didn't turn out such good photos. I think it was mostly because the lighting was just really good as well. So there's like different aspects to it. Kind of funny how sometimes I get really low health, and I used to stress, like, panic so much. I just don't really do that anymore. I don't really panic anymore. I'm just like, yeah, okay, that's 2 meals. Are you in the crowd? It must be moving a lot, I can't imagine. For Sleep Token, it wasn't that bad, I gotta say. It was pretty, like, chill. Like a chill vibe overall. There was a mosh pit that started kind of right behind me. And there was a wall of death that was like right behind me. But I stayed away from that. I managed to stay away from it, so it was fine. Like there was no pushing, there was no people being annoying. I gotta say, it was pretty chill.
Brother.
Usually when I go to a concert, I kind of stay to the sides or I stay to the back.
Last you are returned.
So, like, I take my 3 songs to, you know, I have the 3 songs to take pictures, and then I kind of just stay in the back or stay to the sides.
Aspiring lord of
Do you
the
mosh?
old
No, I
order.
would never mosh. Even if I didn't take a camera with me. Like, this time, I mean, it was kind of, I was there for just my own time. I didn't really have a job to fulfill or take pictures for a magazine or anything. So I took very few pictures for what I usually take, so
And my
let's just say that.
promised consort were done.
What does moshing mean? It's so at a metal concert, right? People just kind of like bump into each other and kind of almost, it looks like a little bit like fighting, but it's not. It's like very friendly fighting. That's basically what moshing is. Like you don't really like use your fists or anything. It's more like pushing each other. Pogo, yeah, I like kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, we call it pogo too if you want to, but more I think more common is just saying mosh pit or moshing. So yeah. But I usually stay away far from that. And this time it was like kind of almost scarily close, but I know people don't really like, if they're cool, they don't really pull you into these kind of mosh pits. They just leave you be. But there has been people before that like try to pull me into like a circle pit, I think it was. And I was just like, no. And they didn't like, they tried to really pull me in and I was just like, no. But usually they just let you be. You miss all the fun. For me, it's not fun to get hurt, so I don't know. Mosh pits can be a bit scary. I'm not really a fan. Yeah. But it was fun. The bassist of Sleep Token was just like splitting the crowd right where I was standing when he did like he wanted to see a wall of death, and he split the crowd like right where I was standing. And so I just kind of ran. I was just like, nope. Ran to the sides. It was kind of funny though. But yeah, all the people around me were kind of the same. They were just like chilling and didn't really want to mosh or anything. So we were just enjoying the vibes and the gig, and yeah. There was actually people that I found it interesting. There was actually people from Canada, from the US, that just like right next to me. And then one guy that was kind of close to where I live. Like from close by to where I live. So it was just very funny. Like a fun mixture of people. And this one girl was just like really drunk and she was like, if you feel someone touching you, that's me. I'm sorry. I need to like stay standing basically. Like she wanted to just for support. So it was funny. It was very funny. She was just a bit drunk. It's fine, you know. I don't mind. She said like I'm sorry and like it's all good. Watching a video. Circle pits are the best. It cools you down so good with with the wind of all the people running. Yes. It's a bit like the video clip of Witch Doctor from Distat. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But if you, I've seen like a circle pit before that was so huge, it didn't fit on a video screen, and that was at if you look up, I think it's Circle Pit Machine Head Wacken 2009. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was so huge. I saw someone get carried out of it with like a broken foot. That's you know, that usually should not happen. And it was like the circle pit was just so huge. It didn't fit on the video screen. It was insane. I still think about it sometimes. And I was like actually there, you know, I was at the place. I was watching the show. By the way, I did see that Archie just beat Radon, so congrats to her. I was at her stream earlier. And hey Jam Jam, you believe? Thank you. I doubt today is the day though. I still I don't get far enough. Yeah. I did make it to, I would say, like 25% of his health bar. That's the farthest I've gone. Biggest circle pit in Wacken history. I would say that was probably Heaven Shall Burn. Because they had a circle pit that went around this tower. So I think that was one of the biggest circle pits in Wacken history, but Machine Head also. I think they're at the same level maybe. But it's always Wacken. It's always Wacken. It's never somewhere else. I must leave for tonight. I'm not drunk, but my headache is hardly back again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, feel better soon. Bon courage. Oh, I love that. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, IDs. Hope you feel better. So yeah. I mean, circle pits, mosh pits, they're fine. I just try to stay away from them. And with Sleep Token, and sometimes there was a song where I just get very emotional because it's beautiful. And people started moshing, and I was just like, no, let me be emotional. Let me cry. Don't start moshing now. It's not the time. Please. But they like, thankfully, they stayed kind of away, so it's all good. There was still like a line of people between me and the mosh pit. Kind of divided on Wacken now. They sold themselves to KKR Group, also owning Springer, among other bad things. I mean, Wacken, they didn't make the smartest moves. But it's whatever. I don't really go there anymore. Like, I haven't been to Wacken in almost 10 years now, so can't really say much about how it has changed. I mean, I usually go to different festivals anyway, so I would kind of just go to Wacken once for photography reasons, just once in my life. That would be cool, but I don't really like need to necessarily go there again, you know? I feel like other festivals have usually equally cool lineups nowadays, so, or even better ones. I believe. Hey, Morty. You and Jam Jam. You both believe, at least. Yeah, I just wanted to get him to second phase, and yeah, she just rolled back. Yeah, as I said, I mean, there's other festivals. There's always, especially in Europe, there's so many festivals. You don't really need to go to Wacken. Like nowadays, there's so many great and huge festivals. If you want to experience that, you don't really need to. You know, you don't need to go to Wacken. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm definitely considering Rock am Ring and Rock im Park next year because it's just the lineup so far. It's kind of crazy. And Sleep Token is playing. I think it's their only European festival gig, and then they have a festival gig in the UK, which doesn't really count for European anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, 40th anniversary. I have been to Rock im Park once, but that was in 2010, so it's been a while. But the lineup has already like kind of convinced me to go. But I honestly don't know how that's gonna work. If I can apply for a photo pass, you know, if they even let me in, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Maybe I just go like privately, just enjoy my time. I've not done that at a festival for a long time either, so just kind of enjoyed it and not really worried about taking photos all the time. And that is not to say that I don't enjoy like concerts or festivals where I take photos. I definitely enjoy them. It's just a different kind of enjoyment. It's more like kind of relaxed, laid back in the back, you know. Sometimes singing along a little bit. And worrying about my equipment getting crushed. So yeah, it's a bit more like that, you know. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe, as I said, maybe I'll just go privately. It could be fun, but it's quite expensive. Okay, no. They don't allow me a second to heal. It's fine. Could have healed. Well. Unless he just Doesn't attack right after. 600 deaths. Woo! Yay. 100 more to go before I summon. Yay. Dub. Yes. Boss is insanely hard, yeah. We started at 500 and 504. I did remember it. So almost 100 deaths just on Radahn so far. The nerf, by the way, was only fixing one broken attack. Yeah, that's what I heard. So, yeah. I know that they changed, for example, when you get in, that he doesn't immediately attack. I think Techni said it. I think Techni told me. So that one, like, kind of spinning towards you attack. That they kind of made it so he's walking around a little bit first and then attacks. I think Techni said that they've changed that. But yeah, I definitely see it's still insanely hard. Like, I feel I'm slowly getting the hang of dodging things. Sometimes I just mess up again. At least in the first phase. The second phase is still a bit of a mystery to me. Okay. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. Yeah, I'm getting hit way too much. Just kill me, honestly. Just kill me. I'm already, like, the healths, the healing potions went down way too quickly. Healths, yes. Post nerf, ignore them. Pre-nerf? I mean, I think he means, like, when I defeat him, that I only defeated him post nerf. I think that's what he means, but yeah. I roll too early sometimes there. No, I'm aware. Then I couldn't dodge this because it was healing. Yeah. Yes. I couldn't dodge this because it was healing. You can kind of roll away, so that's good to know. Okay, second phase at least. But I don't have enough heals. Yeah, okay. Sure. Sure thing. This fight. I will be so glad once it's done, though. Just glad. I think, like, the only really cool thing that came out of this DLC is Mesmer. Mesmer was really fun to fight. And that it was absolutely pretty to look at. That's my DLC thoughts. And I just want something like Bloodborne again, thank you. Let's get like dark fantasy again and not like high fantasy. Oh yeah, by the way, I noticed the game might be a bit loud. Sorry. I forgot to switch it down from Last of Us. I don't know what it was at. Maybe this. Switch it down a little bit. Otherwise it might overwhelm me and my voice. You were talking the whole time, I couldn't hear you. Well. Please do tell me these kind of things. No, it's fine. I just saw that the meter, that the, you know, game meter was going a bit far. It's all good. Last of Us was a bit quieter overall. Okay, he did the 2-time thing. Well. Okay, this round he just wants to do jump attack twice every time. I thought he was done. Oh well. I just don't have enough health potions for this guy. Yeah, we don't need the magic coming from this guy. We just don't need it. I'm sorry. That is unnecessary. I have no more health potions. Completely unnecessary. Okay, a little bit quieter. There we go. So, by the way, I do have a birthday this weekend. I'm getting older. Old. Hashtag old. On Saturday, actually. So, I did want to make a stream. I can't make it on Saturday because you level up. Yes, I do. It's true. I level up. As I said, I wanted to make a stream on Saturday, but I'm going to a concert. So yeah, just gonna have a great evening at a concert. But Sunday I do have the day off. I probably have to work on some photos, but I wanted to really just play some Neva and chill. And maybe I did some like charity stuff last time, but maybe we can do it a little bit differently. I was thinking about it. I did see someone else, another streamer, having a charity the other day, for like an animal shelter, and what he did is basically for every sub, or like gifted sub, whatever, like tier 1 he would give €1 off of that, and for like tier 2, I don't know, like €3 or something, and for tier 3 €5 or whatever, you know, something like that. So we could have a bit of, you know, giving away from what I get from Twitch, more than like I would just, you know, pay it from my own account and not have Twitch kind of in the middle of it. But I don't really know how it works. I don't know if I can just collect money and be like, yeah. I mean, it would just be my own earnings that I would pay something from, like charity. Pay a charity from. It would be a bit different. Because the Twitch charity thing, I don't even know if it worked. Like, I collected money. I collected money, but I don't know if it ever saw the light, like, it ever got to the charity that we selected. It was a bit weird. So rather than that, I would just kind of donate from my own account. I feel like that makes more sense. And then I get, like, a receipt that I donated something, and, you know... I thought it's quite a good idea. It actually might work better than just charity through Twitch. So we could have a little bit of... Maybe I will do it a bit more than €1 per sub. Maybe I will just give away €2 per sub. So it's basically my whole earnings. I have to think about it. Maybe €1 is actually not that bad. Or €1.50. But no, that it gets complicated. I have to see. But I was thinking that might be a good idea, just so I have it in my own hand to kind of donate something to a cause. There is a very nice cause. I was just thinking about it that I know a friend of mine sometimes donates to, and it's for like guinea pigs. Like a guinea pig, you know, they help guinea pigs. And I know they do a good job, and I know like the money will actually reach the pigs, the piggies. And so yes. And they do have like a wish list. We could just pick something from the wish list. Or you can just donate, yes. That works too. Yeah, I feel like that might be a good idea. Let's just say I'll just put it here in
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Good idea, yeah. Ashen One, yes. So this is the side that I know of, and I know a friend of mine has donated to. So I know they actually I think sometimes they let you pick a name for the guinea pigs that they save. So we could pick a name, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they don't currently have new ones, but they have new ones. The last one that they saved, it looks a bit like Cruella de Vil, and they named it Cruello. Because it's a guy. Okay, I love that. Anyway, yes, that is the cause I'm thinking of donating to. Oh, I already took that one. Okay, let me sit back down. So yeah, for any like sub that comes in that day, I think we could donate something. Or maybe that week. Let's make it that week. It's not. It's a bit longer. You guys have a bit more time. Or until the end of the month even. Like I'm thinking about it. I still have to like plan it, but that is my idea at least for now. And I do love guinea pigs. I grew up having guinea pigs. Unfortunately, both me and my mom became allergic, so we could never have them again. But I did have them when we were young, like when I was younger, and they're just the cutest animals. I love them so much. I love them so much. And yeah, this way I don't have to choose a charity that Twitch, you know, suggests. I can just choose whatever and support a cause that I already know does a good job. I think that's a bit better. Not choose a random charity, you know. But of course, like, I would not just make it subs. You could also just donate whatever you wanted. Maybe through my Twitch donations. So I would just, you know, every donation that comes in, I would just count it towards it. And on top of that, like one euro per normal tier 1 sub. I think that's fair. And maybe I'll add a little bit extra on from my own money. Depends like how much we can put together. Birthday week, best week. The thing is, I'm not really home that much. Like even like as I said on my birthday, I'm not really home, and then kind of the week that follows, I have another 2 concerts to go to. But I'll see what I can do. Maybe have a little extra streams here and there. Not on my usual days, maybe. Yeah, it's Saturday, yeah. 16th, yeah. Same as your best friend, nice. Well, I am your best friend. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, who knows, right? Yes. Besties. So. You're a very good friend. Aw. You too, Jam Jam. You too.
At long last you are returned.
Our birthday's the same day, just 2 months apart. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of funny. My cousin also has like 1 month apart exactly from my birthday.
One. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Nicola.
I don't have any heals. I will die. As I said. Yes. Oh yeah, that attack, I mean, that damage is kind of crazy. That one gravity attack, like, damn. It almost takes away all of your health. Or all of my health in this case. Maybe you guys have longer health bars. I actually figured out, Kenzie, that your birthday is same as Rennie's. Nice. Also on Saturday? Let's go. Let's go, Scorpios. Let's go. Also, hi. Hey, Zipline. How are you doing? Yeah, I was just talking about, like, my plans. I do want to have a stream on Sunday. Hopefully I don't get any like migraines or anything. Any headaches. But yeah, I think I will just have a nice little kind of charity chill stream with Neva, and yeah. I don't know why Finger's eye was not allowed there. Don't mind it. Our birthday's the same day, just 5 months and 1 day apart. Let's go. Crossing all fingers I have 10. I have 10. That you won't get any migraines, yeah. Hopefully. So we can just have a nice chill time. And as I said, maybe collect some money for charity as well for the rest of the month. I think it might not be a bad idea. Because I can't really do that many streams and that long streams for the rest of the month, so. But yeah, basically I was thinking doing the same thing that, if you guys know him, Dino did. Dino St. Geil. Because he was collecting money for a shelter, and he basically said like €1 per tier 1 sub is gonna go to the charity. And like, I don't know, 3, 5 for the other tiers. Or even more. I don't really know. And maybe I will just add whatever you guys want to donate. You can just donate to my Twitch donations. And then I will just give exactly that to the charity. And not have like Twitch kind of have it go through Twitch, because last time we collected money and I don't even know if the charity ever saw that money. Like, I don't know, the Twitch charity thing is really weird. I don't really know how it works. I don't really get it. And this way I would be in control. I could just be like, okay, here. This is the amount of money I've collected. Let me just donate it to that charity. Our birthdays are the same, exact. Mine is in March 13th. Yes. Also the same as yours, except it isn't. So. I love it. Yes. We all have the same birthday, really. Who knew? Nikki. Oh no. Okay. Sure.
Happy birthday, buy yourself something less than 3. This is for you, not charity.
Jam. What the heck? What the heck? The 69 too. What the heck? And it's not my birthday yet. But you know what? I will put that towards Life is Strange. How about that? So you get something out of it too. You can watch me play Life is Strange. Thank you so much. That's just way too much money. I don't even know. Just way too much money. Just out of nowhere. Thank you, Jam Jam. Yeah, close enough. I don't know, I'm kind of getting tired of this fight again, but I'm gonna keep playing and trying for today at least. As I said, I will probably leave at 11. Kind of on the dot. Anyway, so... Oh, Jam Jam. I would say get yourself a gift. I don't really want anything though. I mean, Life is Strange is kind of a gift for myself. Because I love the games. It's quite expensive. Yes, I want Life is Strange. It's up to you, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really have anything else currently in mind. I feel like everything I need money for is just it's just like living, food, you know, gas, concerts. So I don't really need anything. But video games are expensive, so yes. And I've been meaning to play Life is Strange anyway, so. Yeah, I don't know. Like as I said, like camera wise and such, like I'm currently quite happy with what I have. And like I'm still paying off my car and yes. I have everything I need really. Like I just need to kind of clean up my place a bit more. And then it's gonna look nice. And then I'm quite content with what I have, really. And my brother and my mother the other day they came to me and were like, I was in a different place. I was in not at home basically. I was trying to find a parking space in a city that I was in, and my brother started calling me, and I was just like, oh no, I'm already stressed out. I need to find a parking space. Not now. And then later on, they both my mom and my brother like wrote me messages and were just like, oh, we saw this PC that could be really cool for you to have. So you finally have a good PC. And maybe for your birthday, we could just, you know, put money together, whatever. And I mean, that would be amazing. But I think the offer is already gone now. So it's not happening. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I was just like, oh. I mean, it would be a huge upgrade from what I currently have, and it would make photo editing so much faster too. Which is like the main reason I really need to upgrade something. And then maybe I could also stream from it. But that's, you know, now the offer is gone. Because I couldn't really get back to them. I was just kind of getting ready for the concert and such, and yeah. I was checking into the hotel, getting ready for the concert. Yeah. And the next day was kind of the same. It was pretty stressful and yeah, I don't know. Didn't really have the time to just call them, unfortunately. But it's fine, as I said. We might look for something over Christmas again or something. Because I'm going home for Christmas. Maybe we can find something. Maybe I will finally have a nice tower PC. Because my brother really knows, you know, he works in IT. He really knows good computers, and he's like a gamer too. So he you know, he knows what's good. So you could always recommend good things to me. I know. Like, he has always been, just kind of working with PCs and, yeah. He knows his stuff. It was always like his hobby, basically. Hey, at least I learned to dodge how the gravity attack works. That's a good thing today. Xmas and birthday will feel a little odd this time around, but that's okay. Yeah, I know, Nikki. I know. Yeah, I will probably be not with my parents for New Year's. So we'll see. Because I was not allowed to really take off for 2 weeks. So, at least I took off for Christmas week.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned.
Yay, we get a hug. Okay, let's see if that works. I can get rid of it. Just want to see. It doesn't really give me a debuff or anything. Like, it doesn't show. Oh, just get rid of it. Okay, okay, okay. So I don't need to use it before the fight. Okay, that's good to know. Whatever that charm thing is, I can get rid of it. Interesting. See, that's what I wanted to try out this entire stream, and suddenly, like, finally it worked. I had a moment to try it out. Yeah. But now we know. So there's this charm thing. It works as a cure and not kind of before, before the hug. Good to know. I have such a big sword and I missed. I mean, he has bigger swords, but... Kinda want to try out a different weapon, though. Might as well, you know. I have not attacked him once, and I already wasted like 2 health potions. For now. There you go. That's my chance. Okay, let's see if we can reach 620 deaths. I think that's gonna be it for today then. I think that's a good number. Let me see. What was the sword again? What does it do? Does it just look cool? Oh, it does have a cool moveset. I think it's quite weak though. Didn't we find out that it's quite weak? Did I even upgrade it? That's a different weapon. Wait. Should I use Rivers of Blood? It's not upgraded though. Does blood loss even work on him? I kind of doubt it. Which one is upgraded? Chicken leg. Try the chicken leg again. So medium load, okay. Good. Chicken leg time. Okay, how do you actually wield it well, and how does it do more damage? What I'm trying to figure out. Is it just quite, like, less damage than my usual weapon? I mean, at least for the, like, special attacks. I think the Crag's Blade just makes it stronger, yeah? That's what it does, I believe? I want to learn. I want to learn. Power of the chicken leg. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can get used to it. It's just very slow. I'm not very like a slow weapon type of player. That's the thing. I know it's like super strong and it does some really cool things where we could try out this one. I think I tried it out already, but it's kind of want to try it out again. It's a cool weapon. Yeah, chicken leg is just very slow, and I don't do super slow weapons usually. But I know the like staggering is pretty intense. I did roll, but didn't register. Yeah, okay. I can't really do that attack. I can't do the special attack. I just die. It doesn't really give me enough time to use it. Maybe we could try just R1, R2-ing. I don't mind. Okay, that was bad. I was just dodging all at the wrong times. It was pretty bad. If I try to do this, I can try, but I will just lose health. So I don't know how useful that is. Yeah, maybe I should just get in some kind of smaller hits every now and then. I don't know. I have to learn how to use this weapon for sure. If I keep using it. Not, that's fine too. You can always switch back. I do want to see, like which weapons did I upgrade? I know I upgraded a couple. We could actually try the Milady. I have not tried the Milady with this guy, I don't think. But it doesn't have any Ashes of War there. Did that take away the Ash of War? I don't know. Okay, the spear is pretty cool, I gotta say. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. This one doesn't either, I know. It doesn't do as much as my normal weapon. And I don't think I've tried it out on Radahn. Kinda nice and fast. Might actually work quite well with him. Yeah, I like the Milady in this case. You killed him with a Milady? Nice. Yeah, I don't know, it's just so nice and fast. It kind of works really well for his patterns. I just have to get used to it again, but it might work pretty well. Yeah, I just have to get used to have to get used to when to use it. So maybe we stick with it for a while. I like it. It's just so nice. What a weapon, right? And you find it pretty early in the game and the DLC, I think, right? It's like pretty early on. And I did use it for quite a bit in the DLC, or like switching back. I don't have an Ash of War in it. We could put something in it. also too early. And this one I need to not heal when he does that. Yeah, I'll just kill me, it's fine. But yeah, the Milady, actually, because the attacks are pretty quick, you can sometimes dodge the attacks that come after. So it's not bad. Like, yeah, I can dodge better than with the, oh god, what's it called again? Bloodhound Fang. I only used it the entire game. But names are always a struggle. Okay, 3 final attempts. Yes, perfect. Perfect start. Perfect attempt. Perfect start, perfect attempt. Is there a different armor that I could wear that would make a bit more sense? Because I'm kind of just wearing this for quiet and coolness reasons. Not really for anything else. Maybe something against holy magic. Yeah, these are quite heavy. I need to watch out for my load. I mean, that does look kind of cool though. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the outfit, but it's fine. Okay, second phase. Second phase. At least. Okay. Different start. Doesn't really give you a break, does he? Get one more. One more. One more. Final attempt of the day. But that was not too bad, I would say. Definitely more decent than my some other attempts. Okay, let me see. I can get rid of this for now. I can just wear the milady. And maybe we can have... What is it? Crucible X? Crucible X armor? I don't know. Yes. Do I have everything? Crucible gauntlets? Crucible stuff. Yes. Perfect. I feel like that quite helps a little bit. We'll see. We've become Crucible X. Ow. Ow. Okay, second phase. Second phase. Yay, we get a hug.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
No, thank you. I mean, I got rid of the charm. But hey, we saw second phase for the last attempt. That's not bad. Honestly, not bad. There we go. Good progress. I did learn some dodges that I didn't know how to do before, so that's good. Still a bit to go though, like... And we need to make it, you know, further on the health bar. But I think the Milady is actually not a bad choice of a weapon in this case. I don't know about the armor. I just put something on that has more of everything. Like damage negation. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I don't know. This helmet is actually better. Yeah, whatever. Armor of Solitude. Okay. Yeah, that might cause me to have like high load though. Feel like still medium. Heavy load. Yeah, so I can put on everything besides... Yeah. The leggings. Yeah, these are all heavy load. Greaves. Let's just leave it on. Fine. We can try this armor out next time. So yeah, next Elden Ring stream will probably be sometime next week. I have to figure out when, but we'll let you guys know. As I said, a little bit of a belated birthday stream on Sunday. I'm currently looking at streaming from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So like have kind of a nice chill afternoon stream. Yeah. Hope that's okay. And yeah, as I said, I will figure out a way to maybe do a charity for like guinea pigs and have a nice little birthday celebration. 40 deaths today? Yeah, true. Yeah. Yep. So at this point, yeah. As I said, 700 deaths, then we summon. I think that's enough enough streams of just Radahn, so... I think that's a good way to go about it. But yeah. Thank you again, Jam Jam, so much for the huge donation. Yes. Sometimes I don't really know what to say. It's just, you know, it keeps the stream going, let's just say. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to like afford all the games. So thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. As I said, I kinda, yeah. I'll try to send a quick application. Good luck, job hunt. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Hope to see you on Sunday. Get some good rest. Get some good sleeps in. Yeah. Hope to see you on Sunday. Alright. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Tschüss, gute Nacht. Oyasumi. Bye.